Hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today we're going to talk about victory begins in the mind. So as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. That proverb speaks about the power of thought, right? Mankind's greatest battleground is the mind, which draws the line between winning and losing. With one mindset comes victory, and with another comes defeat. And what we achieve in our lives has the basis in the mindset that we live with. It's that narrative in our mind that forms the path that our lives are likely to take. So our ability to succeed rises and falls based on that mental perception, what we have going on in our head, right? So when we're younger, they encourage us to let our imagination just take us anywhere we want to go, right? When we're young and at that tender age, we're whatever we set our minds to become. I mean, we can believe that we're anything we desire. A girl envisions being a princess and accepts that as reality. Or we used to dream about being astronauts or investigators, right? It's just that simple. And then as we grow older, we doubt our ability to become what we think we are because life presents alternate facts and harsh realities. It becomes so easy to condition our minds towards negativity and impossibility. It just every day, I mean, as we grow and as time goes by, we get drugged down, right? And scientists term this as a negative bias based on the common negative perceptions that are in adult minds. We all have them, right? Our goals seem to be less attainable because we believe that we don't have what it takes. Hi, Kimberly. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So we don't believe that we have what it takes. And so our goals seem to be not so attainable. And then it becomes even more believable when it's backed by our unpleasant experiences. Someone's comment, reinforced by past rejection, can cause us to not feel important. If supported by other thoughts of worthlessness and constant mental replay, that constant chatter we have going on in our head, that thought develops into a belief, and then it starts to govern how we act because our beliefs determine 100% of how we act. But here's the thing. If we create negative perceptions from negative thoughts, it also follows that we create positive perceptions from positive thoughts. You become what you draw into your mind. To succeed in anything that you want to accomplish, turn your thoughts towards victory. Break all mental barriers by deciding that you are a winner and you're going to think like a winner. Victory begins the moment you decide in your mind that you can do whatever you set out to do. Everything else that comes after that just waters the seed of that decision until it grows into a belief system that anything is possible. If you approach any task with the expectation that you're going to win, you're likely to win. And then the same is true about if you're expecting to fail, right? You're likely to fail. Victory begins when positivity infiltrates your mind. It's important to feed your mind with that positivity. Winning starts when you feed your mind with what you want to see on the outside. You have control. You have total control over your mind. Right? You might not have control over what is thrown at you or what you deal with during the day, but you have control over how you're going to react to it. And you have the ability to block negativity and self-doubt, and you're able to invite that winning mindset. Your determination to win will clear your mind sight when all you see are the ways that you're likely to fail. But your determination to win is like, nope, I'm going to find a way, right? So train your mind to deal with setbacks. Pursuing your dreams doesn't guarantee an immediate win. Most successful people have failed somewhere a long time, but what amplified their victory was how their mind handled that failure. It's good to expect failure, but then don't go on to accept defeat, right? Allow your mind to bounce back from setbacks by never taking your eye off the ultimate prize, the victory of what you're going after. Refuse to allow the fear of failure to outweigh your desire to succeed. You've probably heard of Nicholas James Buttigieg. I can't say his name. Buttigieg. He was born with a syndrome called tetra amelia, which is a rare disorder characterized by the absence of all four limbs. He has no arms and no legs. All he has is a little flipper, where one of his legs should be. He's all over YouTube. I'm sure you've probably seen him. He lives in California, and Richard and I met Nick a couple of times. He has overcome so much, and he's so inspiring. You know, when he was born, his parents initially struggled to accept his condition, to the point where his mother refused to hold him or see him when the nurse tried to hand him over at birth. Eventually, they accepted and raised him with as much normalcy as his condition allowed. But growing up, he had to deal with bullies, and he did not let that stop him from thriving throughout his teenage and early adulthood stages. You think you were teased. I know I was as a teenager. Can you imagine? Can you imagine having no arms and no legs? His mother encouraged him with stories of people living with severe disabilities, and this inspired Nick to share his story. He graduated at 21 from Griffith University with a Bachelor of Commerce degree. His life came with a lot of discouragement from well-meaning people who would tell him he couldn't do what other able-bodied people were able to do, that he shouldn't try, right? But he developed a different mindset. He shut down those negative voices and thoughts that he could not live a full and meaningful life, and he went on to live one. He did, despite what everybody said, right? Nick became the founder of an international nonprofit organization, and he shared his story and inspired a lot of able-bodied and disabled people to shut out negativity and pursue their dreams, regardless of their fears or challenges. He founded a motivational speaking company and authored several motivational books. He also starred in a couple of short films. But all of this became possible because he shifted his mind from helplessness and defeat to victory. Nick's story is so powerful because if he can do all this, we know we too can accomplish all kinds of amazing things. Oh my gosh, if he can do what he can do, what's holding us back, right? It is possible to have victory in the face of all kinds of challenges and setbacks. What it takes is setting your mind to win. Develop a positive mind, a mind that believes in winning at all costs. Affirm your victory by declaring that you have a winner's mindset and you can do anything once you set your mind on it. Seriously, it's up to you. You got this. Declare it and go after it. So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. I mean, do you believe that you and you alone are in control over whether you achieve that victory? What kinds of things help you to remember that you are in control and to stay the path? Please share your thoughts with us in the comments below. I would love to hear your stories. Thank you, Kimberly, for being here live with me today, and anyone else who might be live who I just hasn't commented or I haven't seen. And if you're watching the replay, thank you. I appreciate you. So go out there and have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.